Hey everybody, this is iLad and we are back on the V for Vanilla server. Oh yeah. So we're here at my walled village. I haven't really been here in a while. Haven't really done much with it in a little while. Um, but I think I'm gonna be working on it again in the near future. Got my captive zombies in here still. These are zombie villagers. Uh, See my last episode where I explained what happened to him, but yeah, I think I'm ready to kind of get back to working on this. So yeah, I think for this episode I'm going to be mostly just doing a little bit of prep work for future building here. I do have some plans. I'm seriously considering putting kind of an inn down here at the end of this road, so basically right in this corner of town. And of course I need a decent gatehouse, and I want to get some more shops in here. I'm going to do a better blacksmith. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave this one here or if I'm going to replace it. So I've got a bunch of different things going on in my head that are not actually taking place in the game yet. But before I do any of that, it'd kind of be nice to have it a little easier to move around in here, and maybe a little better looking for, just for a foundation to kind of give me a starting point. So let me get some materials and I will be right back. Alright, so one of the things that I'm going to need to do is just kind of make it a little easier to move around. Let's see, I don't want to start there though. Let's see. I kind of do stuff like this. It has a nice organic look, but it's wholly impractical, you know, for actual making roadways out of. Let's see. And I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with all this either. Like, I want to kind of smooth this out. This, I think, is just going to have to... I'm going to have to adjust the way this blacksmith sits. Right? I think I just want to rip all this gravel out and drop it down a little bit, get rid of the cobble underlayment. Yeah, I am picking that up. Alright, and then figure out some other way to access the blacksmith there. So, obviously all this is natural generation. This is how the game created the village. I got, actually, recently, I got a nice screenshot on a copy of the world seed of exactly what the village looked like even before I came on the server, because when I arrived here somebody had already kind of come in and like blocked in some villagers, stuff like that. So I never saw the village in its completely untouched state until now. Recently the other V4V members got together and recorded a special event on a copy of the server. It wasn't literally on the server, right? I unfortunately missed that. I was totally looking forward to it for a long time. I was completely geared up to play, and then not even my internet, but my home network connection just completely let me down. Spazzed out. I couldn't stay connected to either the game or to even to the TeamSpeak that we had going on. So that was a huge letdown for me. It's something that I'd been looking forward to for a long time, and I hated having to miss it, but I wouldn't have been able to play. Like, at one point, we were starting to gear up, and I already knew I was going to have trouble, right? Like, I'd already seen plenty of lag. But when we were supposed to be gearing up, I was opening chest, and then I'd have to wait like 5 minutes for the chest interface to even come up. So I knew then, I can't do this. It was a PvP event. I was basically just gonna spend the whole evening regretting everything. So So I withdrew. I backed out. Is really the only option I had, and I hated that. But before I completely gave up, I did get the opportunity to come over here and make, I think, probably just one decent screenshot of the village. So I don't know that I want to share that right now, but once I get a lot more going on in here, I'm gonna do kind of a side-by-side comparison. I think it's gonna be pretty awesome. But yeah, it's kind of the way things have been going for me a little bit lately. I love YouTubing. It's extremely satisfying for me. It does bring its frustrations, and somehow it always seems like the frustrations tend to come in groups. Like, it's never just, okay, well, this is a frustrating today, but tomorrow's going to be awesome. It's always like, okay, well, I'm getting like 20 different things all happening one after the other that are just completely destroying. Whoa! They're just completely destroying my ability to do this effectively. Alright, so we're going to leave that. So for example, my home network was messing with me and didn't let me participate in the event. And then today I got on Starmade and started recording an episode, and just when I was sitting down, later in the evening to record this, I discovered that my mic did not record anything the entire time I was doing my Starmade episode. So, it's always things like that, and they always seem to come one after the other. Okay, this is bad generation. I'm going to go ahead and tear this house down completely. I don't need it here. It's in the way. It's just not doing anything for us. Yeah. Like, I kind of like the idea that it's an expansion of this house, but it's getting in the way of me actually doing anything that I want to do, and it doesn't add anything to this house, really, so oh well. Let's see, what can I drop? Let me go get rid of this stained clay. I don't need it. I'm not going to use it today. So, frustrations happen. Probably the video recorded fine. It's just my narration messed up, so I can redub that. It's not a huge deal. But that's such is life. It's kind of like the day that my villagers got converted to zombie villagers while I sat there and watched. The game was glitching out and I couldn't do anything about it. I say the game, that was internet again. So, we run into difficulties. One thing that I'm going to be trying to get done, hopefully in the very near future, yeah, okay, is I've been running on Wi-Fi. Like, basically everything I've ever done on YouTube has been on Wi-Fi. From a couple of streams that I've done to my video uploads to even the UHCs and stuff, I've been on Wi-Fi. Not recommended, right? I'm tired of it. It's done. I'm over it. I am going to be trying to install a, do I have any spruce wood? Yeah, I've got that much spruce wood. I'm going to be trying to install an Ethernet cable to this room. I don't know how long it's going to take me. Like, I know it's not super complicated, but it's a matter of having time to actually work on it. But hopefully after that, all of my internet-related worries will be over. I mean, except for the occasional ISP outage. Those are going to happen. It's inevitable. Whoa, where was I? Oh, yeah. Oh, hopefully I have a much more stable network anyway. So, that's something for me to look forward to. Man. What else can I drop? I don't know why I even have this. I really don't. Let's see, where can I drop some grass? Where do I need some grass? Ba ba da ba ba. Heck, why not? Okay. Sorry, I'm a miser with materials. I hate wasting stuff, especially glass. Let's see, crafting bench. Boom, done. Okay. That's something I'm excited to hopefully get done within the next couple weeks. Again, just time working on it is a problem. Wouldn't actually take that much if I had a few days off, but and again, you know, I wanna say I'm extremely lucky. We're short on money. Installing the Ethernet, even though I'm doing it myself, is probably going to take... Why am I still picking up... Or why am I still not picking up stuff? It's probably going to take about $50. That's a lot of money for us. It really is. So I'm extremely lucky to have a wife who's like super supportive and encouraging about stuff like this. You know, ask her if I could have $50 for a home improvement project. She knew what it was. she saw right through that. But she's, you know, she didn't even question it. She's just like, yeah. I'm a lucky man. I really, really am. Alright, that's it. Yep. Let's see, I'll come back for this stuff later. Yep. See, I had a lot of the stuff on me because I didn't know if I might need it, right? But then I run out of inventory space. You know how it is. You've played Minecraft. Yep. Okay. So I don't know what I'm gonna put here in that building's place. There needs to be something. But hey, for right now, it's cleaned up, right? Like I don't have that awkward bit sticking down into the road anymore. Oop, okay. Still hadn't decided exactly. Oh, look, server restart in 2 minutes. Oh, okay. I had my elytra on, but I was way too panicked to actually use it. It's kind of a miracle I successfully made it into the water. Anyway, still hadn't decided what I'm going to do with this canyon ravine thing. Oh, look, and now I've got less stuff in my inventory. It's fun. Am I going to cover it over it? Am I going to somehow incorporate it into the village? I don't know. I've kind of gone back and forth on that a few times. But yeah, so there's that. Oh, look, I need a pane of glass, don't I? There we go. Much better. Anyway, so yeah. Any more gravel on me? Very little. And I don't want to use, let's see. I don't want to use these for that. I want to have perfectly serviceable cobblestone slabs, right? I know people like to change up the road materials. You know, V for Vanilla is full of roads that are patched together from different stuff. I like that look in a lot of cases. I'm not sure. Oh dear. I'm not sure that it's right for this village. Like, I might come in later and kind of mess it all up, make it look more organic. But right now I'm kind of thinking, you know, the village roads are kind of governed. They're kind of, you know, they're kind of uniform because they've been planned and laid out carefully. I may change my thinking on that. There's several things I'm going to do to kind of mess up the village and make it look not so neat, and I may decide I want the roads to also be kind of crazy. I don't know yet. Oh, right. Bing. There we go. So I originally started working on this village, truthfully. The original reason for doing it was simply that I was short on inspiration and even shorter on time, and I needed the ability to kind of hop on the server. Hey, Akari, good to see you on. To hop on the server and just kind of work on stuff that I didn't have to do an insane amount of prep work for. Or, alternatively, to be able to hop on the server, start recording, and show off stuff that I had finished that you didn't necessarily want to watch me build. Yeah, I was short on time, I was short on inspiration, and that made things a whole lot easier. Well, that's the boat I'm in again. So here we are again. I haven't been thinking in a very Minecrafty kind of mode lately. Starmade has kind of been taking what little gaming time I've had. And so like I've got 20 billion ideas in Starmade right now. I don't have so many in Minecraft. Literally, if I weren't doing this, I have no clue what I'd be working on. And also, my schedule is changing, my routine is changing, and it's kind of hard to find the time and figure out where to fit in time for recording and playing Minecraft. Starmade, I normally do progress updates rather than true Let's Plays anyway, so that's easy. Minecraft, where I usually do Let's Play type stuff like I'm doing right now, I don't always really know, right? Or have time to come up with ideas. So, yeah. So I hope you guys are excited to see how this city develops. If you don't remember, or if you never saw the episode where I first started setting it up, the idea is that these walls are going to go like way high, right? Like way on up into the sky. And that this city is going to be like ridiculously cluttered and crowded and just buildings everywhere, right? So I'm really, really excited about making progress on it. This isn't like a backup project. Hey, Akari. It's more like it's just an easy project to get into and then out of again. It's like a casual project, but it is one that I really want to see take shape and develop, you know, because I think really good things are going to come out of this. So it's not like it's something that I can just kind of like blow off, you know. But at the same time, it's not something that I feel stressed about or, you know, feel like I need to do insane amounts of prep work for. Depending on how the editing goes, I may or may not have talked an insane amount this episode. Thank you very much for watching patiently, and I hope to see you next time. Don't know if my actual next episode is going to be working some more on this. It very likely will be, but I think good things are going to be happening here, so stick around. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.